10 Best Places to Visit in Japan. Japan is quickly becoming one of the world's most popular tourist destinations. Every year, an increasing number of tourists are drawn to the island nation by the promising features such as fresh sushi, thrilling train trips, safe towns, fascinating traditions, and eccentric pop culture. But Japan offers more than just cat and robot cafes. Its numerous islands are surprisingly accessible and well-connected by railways, ferries, and bus services. In the frigid, snow-covered northern island of Hokkaido, learn about Ainu culture and the ancient wonders of Kyoto, the Edo capital. Explore the quiet alleys of Hiroshima, go on temple pilgrimages in Shikoku, and learn about the Ryukyu culture in the trop. Let's hop in. 10. KINOSAKI Onsen. Since the 8th century, KINOSAKI has been a popular onsen village. Its numerous bathhouses and traditional inns are located in the Kansai region of south-central Honshu, slightly inland from the Sea of Japan. The small village is bisected by a magnificent willow-lined canal, while the Maruyama River flows close on its way to the sea and is now considered part of the city of Toyooka. There are a total of 7 public bathhouses for tourists to test out, each with its own set of therapeutic waters. The hot springs are the main reason people come to KINOSAKI, with their ornate interiors, magnificent architecture, and lovely gardens. 9. NAOSHIMA. It is a popular tourist destination due to its beautiful environment, outstanding contemporary art museums, and numerous outdoor sculptures. NAOSHIMA was a diminishing fishing village before being chosen as the site for the Venice Art Site in the late 1980s. The adjacent Akayama-based Venice Corporation then established world-class art galleries such as the Chichu Art Museum and the Venice House Museum. These exhibit some stunning architecture and contain important art collections, and there are also some unique outdoor installations sprinkled over the island. While the municipality of the same name does not provide much in the way of entertainment, NAOSHIMA does. 8. Osaka. Osaka is surrounded by more than 10 satellite cities and is located on the shores of Osaka Bay. The enormous metropolis is Japan's third largest and has long served as a significant commercial and financial hub. While its continuous concrete jungle is not particularly attractive, Osaka is often regarded as Japan's best destination to eat, drink, and party. The neon-lit Dotonbori district, which has a plethora of restaurants, pubs, and entertainment options. It is the epicenter of the city's nightlife. Shinseibashi is the place to go if you want to go shopping. The covered shopping boulevard is lined with infinite department stores, boutiques, and malls, although most visitors come for the vibrant culinary scene and nightlife. 7. KOYA-SAN. The initial monastery was founded in 819 CE and has subsequently grown to include over 120 temples. With its centuries-old ceremonial halls, ancient buildings, and picturesque rock garden, Kongabujai, the head temple, is unquestionably the most important and spectacular of these. Kampon Dato's magnificent pagoda is definitely worth seeing, as is Okinoin's big and gloomy graveyard. While many visitors come to KOYA-SAN for a day excursion from Osaka, staying overnight and sleeping in one of the temples is an incredible way to experience monastic life on the mountain. Aside from visiting the many sacred sites and old temples and shrines, there are many beautiful treks to be had in the area. 6. Ishigaki. Ishigaki is Japan's most popular beach resort, and it's a great place to start exploring the Yaeyama archipelago's other islands. It is particularly popular with families since the beaches at Fusaki and Miseto are net protected, making it one of Japan's top beaches. Ishigaki, located 2,000 kilometers south of Tokyo, may lack the shrines and temples found in other Japanese cities, but it does boast a vibrant nightlife for those with energy left over from a day of beachcombing, water sports, or climbing Mount Nisoko. 5. MIYAJIMA. The little island of MIYAJIMA, located northwest of Hiroshima Bay and bordered by the Seto Inland Sea, is one of Japan's most famous tourist sites. It is also home to some beautiful landscapes and a number of temples and shrines. Island, which has long been revered as a sacred site, the gorgeous and spiritual slopes of Mount Misen dominate its interior, where you'll find Buddhist temples, Shinto shrines, and a spectacular 5-story pagoda. Its mild hills and lush forests are ideal for trekking, and you'll frequently come across it. 4. KANAZAWA. The historic city of Kanazawa is located in the northwest of Ishikawa Prefecture, between the untamed waves of the Sea of Japan and the towering Japanese Alps. It has long been underestimated due to its distant location, but it is becoming a more popular destination with a rich history, culture, and tradition. A spectacular centuries-old castle, as well as lovely and well-preserved samurai and geisha districts, can be found in the city's heart. Traditional cottages, cozy tea shops, and a variety of atmospheric temples and shrines line their tiny streets. Kanazawa also has some fantastic museums and the bustling Omicho market, which is famous for its fresh seafood. 3. Hiroshima. Hiroshima on Honshu Island is a newer metropolis than many Japanese cities, having been founded less than 500 years ago. However, on August 6, 1945, it became the first city in the world to be hit by an atomic bomb. Despite the fact that more than half of Hiroshima's structures were destroyed, the city has made an incredible recovery after the bombing. In reality, by 1974, the city had doubled its pre-war population and had established itself as a famous tourist destination. The Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park, which was established in commemoration of all those who died or were injured as a result of the bombing, is one of the city's most famous attractions. 2. Kamakura. Kamakura is a top-rated resort located within an hour's train trip, south of Tokyo on the gorgeous shores of Sagami Bay, with forest-covered hills surrounding it. The seaside city, which was formerly the capital of Japan, is home to many important landmarks, as well as a plethora of gorgeous temples and shrines. The Great Buddha of Kamakura, which stands 13.35 meters tall, is the city's distinguishing symbol and most famous sight. The gigantic bronze figure, which towers over its surrounds, and is one of the city's most famous and photographed landmarks, is made of bronze. The huge Tsurugeaka Hachimangu Shrine, as well as the lovely and serene Zen temples of Kinchoji and Ingakiji, draw big people. While Kamakura has a wealth of historical and cultural attractions, the city's central district also features a plethora of wonderful stores and cafes. Many visitors come to go hiking in the magnificent scenery or to sunbathe, swim, or surf at one of the wonderful beaches. 1. Tokyo. Travelers who enjoy meeting new people would enjoy Tokyo. The metropolitan region of Tokyo, Japan's capital, is the world's most populous. From spring cherry blossom viewing in traditional gardens to the Tsukiji fish market, from shrines to karaoke clubs, Tokyo combines the old and new. It's difficult to be bored in frantic, fast-paced Tokyo, where even a stroll around the streets may be fascinating. This city's Shibuya crossroads, for example, is famed for its controlled mob crossing, and its Harajuku neighborhood, which includes but is not limited to goth lolitas, punk, and kawaii schoolgirls, is known throughout the world for its fantastic street fashion. In most cities, a fish market would not be considered a tourist destination, but this one is the world's busiest and largest, and it is on almost every visitor's Tokyo agenda. It's also one of the top destinations on the planet for super fresh sushi. One caveat: you'll be eating sushi for breakfast because you'll be visiting the fish market early in the morning. The Imperial Palace, the Emperor's Palace, and Tokyo Tower are two other famous Tokyo sites. Fortunately, traveling around Tokyo is simple because of the city's extensive and relatively simple public transportation infrastructure. If you have the time, you should consider taking a day excursion to see the sights. I hope your list for the tour is complete. Hope to see you soon. Thank you.